What's going on YouTube? It's me, Spiggan, it's your boy KAIDO. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're reacting to the best anime fights of spring 2022. I'm hyped. This spring anime has been going insane. I kind of want to just start the video. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. We do lists and shit like this all the time. And without further ado, let's get straight to the video. Oh yeah, shout out to all the comments. I love all y'all. Appreciate y'all. And yeah, without further ado, let's get it. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. I really need to catch up on One Piece. Oh my goodness.
Spring 2022 is over, and there's one thing I noticed about the season. Not exactly a late realization, but something that didn't come up immediately. This season, albeit strong, features a lot of rom-coms, comedies, and mystery shows. Check out the top shows in the seasonal charts, the ones that everyone's talking about. We have expected hits like Spy Family, Kaguya, and Shikimori, as well as unexpected sleeper hits like Kong Ming. Overall, not a lot of action anime, and even perennial favorite Shield Hero seems to have its first season momentum staggered. But what about my seasonal fights videos? Sure, Spy Family has some action, but you know that's not what we're here to talk about, right? Well, don't even worry. Even in this season that doesn't seem to have a lot of fighting, I managed to find some battles that will get your heart racing and that adrenaline flowing. So let's get to it. The top 10 fights of the spring 2022 season. Here we go. How about a chill fight to start the list? Here's Ark versus Basilisk.
The first scene in this show is so wild. I watched a few episodes of this show. The first scene of the first episode is crazy, bro. It's insane. It's like, what the fuck? If you know what I'm talking about, you know, bro. It's just crazy. If you ain't seen it, man, just go watch that first episode, bro. The first few minutes, I'm just like, what? What is this anime? But it
Skeleton Knight in Another World may not have become a mainstream hit this season, but it's a refreshing change of pace. People have jokingly called it the light mode Ainz show, and it's easy to see why. To easily establish the contrast of this show from other serious power fantasy isekais, we have this early fight against the Basilisk. If you were to ask me, I like how the fight maintained the air of tension despite there being a light-hearted backdrop to it. Whereas most isekai heroes would have dispatched this random monster in a showcase of power, Ark struggles a bit against it. Fumbles would be a better word for it, I suppose, as there's really that aura of awkwardness beyond the display of wits and bravery. This fight does what it needs to do. Establish Skeleton Knight in Another World's overall tone and appeal as a more wholesome and light-hearted isekai adventure.
Ooh, that's fire!
For a more serious adventure in Fantasyland, here's I'm Quitting Heroing.
I'm quitting heroing? This shit looks heat already, nigga. I'm hyped. Hold on.
I'm not gonna lie, before the season started, I'm Quitting Heroing wasn't on my watch list. However, upon taking another look at the charts and the
it's not on mine now. Like, I'm gonna watch this shit now.
It's got an interesting and unique gimmick to separate itself from the rest of the pack, and so far, I'm liking what it's been doing with the age-old question, what happens to the hero after he's won? It's also got some great fights that the season sorely needed, such as Leo fighting the four generals. Bro really pulled the Aaron card for the big twist as the anime heads towards the end of its run, and it's here that we get a more direct proof of how powerful hero Leo really is. He goads them into battle, one that he knows very well that he can win without breaking a sweat. In the 4-against-1 fight, he easily shrugs off everything the generals can throw at him, all while responding in kind. The reversal of role plays into the fight so well, with how much he's gloating and brushing off everyone else. Leo really has that froze that nigga to perfection, don't you think?
You know how froze that is? Yeah, I remember that song with Lil Z and McMill.
The battle versus the Spirit Tortoise is still pretty good.
This nigga did not lift a finger. That's how badass. What the hell?
I said still pretty good because, honestly speaking, there's quite some changed content in this fight that could have made it better.
What is that
Shield
fucking
Hero's
bird?
Second season is still something that I did have fun with. Content in this fight that could have made it. I said
what the
still
fuck
pretty
is
good
that?
Because, honestly speaking, there's
what is that?
quite some changed content in this fight that could have made it better. Shield Hero's second season is still something that I did have fun with. Unfortunately, I guess it's about time for it to get hit with the classic light novel adaptation disease of cut or modified content. Guess that's why the series seems to have fallen off since the glory days of, well, just a few years ago. Still, the Spirit Tortoise fight is exciting and enjoyable.
Yeah, so Shihiro ain't really that hidden anymore.
The voice acting, the production size of it, like the visuals and music, are all on par for what you'd want, and they really did play up the threat of this big boss by showing its power and how it and the monsters mowed down armies at the end. We also get some cool new skills from Raftalia and the gang, but it just needed more build-up. It's a good fight, but I really hope you can check out the manga or the novels for this one. The anime does try its best, but I feel there's still just something lost in terms of the sheer magnitude of the fight. Still, if you're up for some intense action that will get you hyped in the same way boss raids do, then this is a nice representation of that.
I like the aura, the little aura around. Oh my, what is? Ooh,
Vine versus Kubo is a simple fight that's enjoyable. I didn't expect Vampire in the Garden to be a fight-heavy series, but in the small number of episodes we had, the show still gave us an enjoyable battle between Fine and Kubo. The two already had a fight early on, but it's nothing compared to the spectacle and the decisiveness of this last one. I like the fight because it's not just a battle between two combatants. Instead, it's a clash of ideals, just as good fights must be. The two represent two opposing values and worldviews.
I think I watched the first episode.
Only one can triumph in the end.
I was really high though, so I don't really remember
the fluidity
what the
of the
fuck
first Fine versus Kubo fight, but now adds so much to the stakes, being the climax that we all needed. It also had no shortage of drama and tension thanks to Fine's vampiric nature manifesting. The Netflix release model is a true killer for an anime's lifespan in the community consciousness. Just look at the stone ocean and summertime render. Still, I implore you to
what is he about to do? What is he about to do?
5 episodes long, but it's definitely worth the journey.
Bro, I thought he was about to rip that nigga in half, bro.
Hibiki and Uta versus Undertakers is one of Bubble's top highlights.
That's that movie, right? I've been thinking about watching that movie like forever. But hold on, this shit look what?
Overall, it's a film that has quite divided public opinion. It's not controversial by any means, but the reception has been mixed to say the least. What hasn't had a mixed reception, however, is the universal agreement that it's a masterpiece in terms of visuals. The artistic style, the color quality, the sound direction and such are nothing short of beautiful. And there's no better moment to illustrate all that than the showdown between the protagonists and the Undertakers. It's not as much of a fight than an athletic race through the skies, and with the music and ambient sounds like the people cheering, you get pulled into
I was thinking, you hear that music in the background, nigga? Like, goddamn,
directing fast-paced fights that take the audience on a ride, a bit less figuratively in this scene as we follow the characters fly around and take the battle to the skies while the city collapses. It helps that the music adds so much to the scene, especially when the Undertakers all go off.
Listen to your commentary, Vinny. Go ahead.
I certainly agree, which is why I placed it so late in this fight list. Before continuing, how about taking some time to thank today's video sponsors? Because big direction, you and Jean taking on Fat Man and Little Boy.
What in the world is this? What that anime say? I skipped on too fast. Yo, what the hell?
When I saw what Spriggan was all about, I knew we'd have something like this coming. I'm talking about a frantic, high-tension fight that pits the two operatives against some of the fiercest foes possible. I know it's going to be one of those thriller-action anime, but to have enemies that employ some of the craziest attacks that newcomers could think come out of left field, this is the wild action that we came here for. The pace and the intensity of the fight was really well conveyed with how the animators decided to do this scene. I mean, it's quite a mess in a good way, but also not to the point where you don't understand what's happening. The camera work is also great in emphasizing the impact of the moves, especially the finishes. Spriggan might have felt a tad bit condensed given that it's just 6 episodes, just do that, bro? But in terms of fight choreography and animation,
with that shotgun, that fat ass shotgun, nigga, I know that shit heavy. Oh, damn.
And lastly, we have everyone versus Kaido and Big Mom.
So I need to catch up with One Piece, but I heard, well, I mean clearly because this shit was crazy.
Has there been a
This
fight
shit
in
was
One
crazy.
Piece that has as much hype as this one? If we're talking about modern One Piece,
I need to
anything
catch
comes
up with
close
One
to this
Piece.
one. When two of the biggest and the
Like
baddest in
dead
Kaido
ass.
and Big
I will
Mom
sit
finally
here and
team
watch all
up,
them
we know
episodes,
the world
nigga.
will
I'll
know
do it.
fear. But we know Luffy's the last person who would take it lying down, and the time's nigh for the destined
It's like, I'm
showdown
not
between
falling.
this
Are you
unholy
serious?
alliance and the worst generation. And it's shonen goodness as we love it. It stretches for a lot of episodes, showing off a lot of growth in terms of our heroes and a lot of moments backing up the hype that Kaido and Big Mom have. They're not the
Oh
toughest
my
competition
God.
our heroes
Look
have
at the
faced so far
fucking-
for
I
nothing,
love-
and they put on a
I
spectacle
love
for
when
the
it's
whole
just their
stretch of
aura
episodes.
around
But
them,
we
bro.
also
That shit
get a
is
lot
so
of cool
clean
moments
to
from
me,
the
bro.
protagonists, and seeing Luffy and
You
Zoro
know a
take
nigga
the
about
fight
to
to
go
Kaido
stupid.
is truly a sight to behold. One Piece has had its share of hype moments year in and year out, but I don't think anything from recent memory comes close to how well this lived up to
Big
it. I
Mom
can't wait to
just
see the
looks
recent manga chapters make it to
disgusting.
the anime, and that's something
Big
for you guys
Mom
to look forward
looks
to.
gross. Oh my God. He's about to smack the dome off you. Ooh.
And there you have it. My top
You
five
saw
for
that
spring
nigga's face? He
2022.
couldn't
Which one
take
is the
it.
best in your opinion?
He
What
was
do you
like, where
think?
did these
Whichever
hands
it is,
come
I hope
from?
that this video did its job of showing that despite not
All right, man. That's the end of the video, y'all. If y'all enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what your favorite spring anime fight was, or tell me your favorite spring anime. It's been your boy Trick God, and I am out of here. Peace. See y'all.